Nice move. Former starter at point guard. That was when he was a freshman before Derrick Rose arrived.
Yeah, his role has really changed. He started 2 years ago when he went to the Final 8, and he came off the bench when Derrick Rose was in the lineup, and they're trying to get him to play with confidence. When he does, he can knock down perimeter jump shots and drive inside the lane and make good, solid plays.
They get Donnell Mack with the foul. Good cut, McLean. The flush.
And had a big day today, and I did not realize that he was a 3-year basketball starter at what was then UT Chattanooga. Now it's Chattanooga. Did you?
Yeah, he's one of those guys that thinks he's a green light, but he's actually a red light.
I understand.
Ones that know, ones that don't know, and ones that don't know they don't know.
Xavier by 2. Memphis trying to tie it or take the lead.
Little zone here. They said they'd play zone.
Witherspoon kicks out Mack. That one in and out. And Holloway pulls it down. Well, Holloway with the board and pushes it into the front court.
Every shot on both ends is a war. Very feisty front lines.
See both of these teams really struggling to score in a half-court set, and both of these teams have 0 points in transition. So whoever has the ability to be able to get out into transition, get into the fast break, is probably going to win this game. So.
Yeah, and I like the fact that both teams guard well.
Great work by Jamel McLean. You talk about the hops. First shot was stopped, regathered, jumped again, and put it home.
But how about this, John? How about Love, McLean, Derek Brown, and Kenny Freeze as a front line?
Oh! Taggart +1. Sean Taggart will go to the line.
Well, he has really improved, and he's filled out, too. He was mostly a jump shooter when he was at Iowa State. But Sean Taggart's put on about 30 pounds. And there's your freshman right there, Witherspoon, Penny Hardaway.
Yeah, he's making a play, finding Sean Taggart underneath, and I agree with you, Coach, one of the most improved players. Now he's scoring down low on the post. He's feeling that role of the rebounder and shot blocker that Joey Dorsey filled for this team last year, and he's also staying out of foul trouble.
Yes, yes, and he's skilled. You know, unlike Joey Dorsey, he gives you a little, obviously he was a great rebounder. Yeah, it gives you a little more dimension.
Sean Miller calls a timeout.
You know, Coach, you look at the Pac-10, I thought Washington would make a play this year. You got John Brockman was averaging 20 points and 11 rebounds. They got a good point guard in Justin Detmon, and they lose to Portland at home by 10.
I know. I'll tell you who the sleeper team out there is still Washington State. They lost 3 starters, but they have a terrific nucleus back with Taylor Rochesty and Harmeling and Baines. And I love this freshman, Klay Thompson, Michael Thompson's son.
What were your thoughts on USC from what you saw?
You know, I was disappointed. They're not as complete a team as I expected. Obviously, they didn't get Alex Stevenson, the Carolina transfer, eligible. But DeMar DeRozan, who I love as a kid and is a great athlete, he doesn't know how to play yet. Their point guard play, Daniel Hackett is solid, but he's a caretaker. And Taj Gibson's the real deal.
Blocked there. Xavier the other way. Holloway pushing the pace. Holloway can't get the layup to go. And it'll be Memphis basketball. Let's see what they have. And they get the foul on B.J. Raymond. And they'll go the other end. It's 1-1.
You know, we were talking about Alex Stevenson not getting eligible. Xavier is waiting on Jordan Crawford, the Indiana transfer, who they are trying to get eligible, and I guess claim that because of all the controversy at IU, that he should be eligible right away. I don't agree with that. And there are some other players in the same boat. Herb Pope's already been denied at Seton Hall. I don't know about your feeling either, but I know this. If a guy is transferring home because of, let's say, a tragedy or an illness in his family.
Like Tyler Smith.
Yeah. The last thing you want to do is be playing ball. You want to be spending time with your family. So that I don't understand.
You know, I always have a problem, Coach, with how a coach can go from one school to the next and then coach the next year, like a Trent Johnson from Stanford to LSU. I went to North Carolina. Yeah, I wanted to get a great education, but I wanted to play for Coach Smith. If Coach Smith left, I wouldn't want to stay in North Carolina. So I think if your coach leaves, you should be able to go to another school without sitting out a year.
Good move down low. I'll tell you what, Jamel McLean has had a huge first half. 10 points for the Tulsa transfer, showing the hops and doing good work down low.
And what's unbelievable about him is